The inverted Jenny has fascinated millions from all over the world. On May 6, 1918, the U.S. Congress authorized airmail delivery, and the Postmaster General approved a design featuring the biplane Curtiss Jenny in 2 colors at 24 cents. Collectors were aware that printing bicolor stamps required the use of 2 plates, increasing the possibility of inverted errors, as famously occurred with the 1901 Pan American series. Discovering new inverts held the promise of substantial profits. Imagine if an inverted airplane were featured on a stamp, considering that flying upside down was enjoyed a spectacular feat at the time. This information is provided by StampsV. On May 14th, William Roby was so lucky to buy a complete sheet of 100 inverted Jennies from the post office at New York Avenue in Washington for only $24. Describing his feelings upon seeing it, and my heart stood still. Roby revealed his discovery the same day, and the news quickly spread among collectors and postal officials. The Postmaster General ordered all officials to inspect their stock, however, none were found. The inspectors also failed to confiscate Roby's error sheet back. Anxious about the possibility of discovering other sheets, Roby acted quickly to sell his sheet. He called Mr. Coleman, a well-known dealer, who offered $500 for the complete sheet. Roby promptly rejected his offer. He then contacted Mr. Mann, a prominent stamp dealer from Philadelphia, who offered $10,000, a considerably high amount back then. But Roby turned it down also. At the time, Roby had a quite modest life. His findings stressed and exhausted him, especially after he met Mr. Kleeman, a businessman who offered him only $2,500. Roby reached Mann again. Subsequently, Mann arranged a meeting between Roby and Eugene Klein, an experienced stamps dealer and negotiator who finalized the deal for $15,000. It is highly probable that Eugene already had a buyer, as the following day, on May 21st, the New York Times headline announced that Colonel Green had acquired the sheet for $20,000. Green requested Klein to divide the sheet to sell some and retain few for his own collection. Before doing so, Klein wisely penciled from 1 to 100 the position number on the back of each stamp, enabling future philatelists to restore every stamp by its exact location. Green kept in his collection 38 inverted Jennies, including some blocks. Well, the price of each stamp depends entirely on its condition. The most valuable ones are those in full perforation, mint never hinged, original gum, precisely centered, rich colors, post office freshness, such as Position 49 Graded Superb 95. This stamp was considered missing for a long time until it was discovered in 2018. It was auctioned and hit a value of $1.7 million by the prominent house of auction Robert A. Siegel in 2023. Conversely, the least valuable ones are those not well preserved. Like Position 18, this stamp was stolen on May 9, 1977, from the New York Public Library. The thieves trimmed its top perforation to disguise its origin. Despite several unsuccessful attempts to sell it, the stamp was eventually returned to the library on July 8, 1986. Almost all the 100 existing inverted Jennies have known stories and owners, many of which are documented on a website called invertedjenny.com.